Hey guys, so it's me Alexandria, and today I will be showing you guys how I do my favorite high puff twist out hairstyle. So I'm starting off with hair that I sectioned off in four that I already sprayed my leave-in conditioner in. I only sectioned them off like this because my hair was starting to dry out and I wanted it to just keep all the moisture. So I sprayed it with leave-in conditioner while I let my camera charge. And so my hair is just freshly washed with some of my spray leave-in conditioner, and it's about 80% still wet. So I'm going to section my hair off again. And this is the leave-in conditioner I use. It's a DIY one. I'll link it in the iCards. I'm going to section my hair off again. Now that I realize it, I'm thinking like I should have just kept my hair in the same sections that they were just in. But I don't know why I didn't do that. So anyway, I'm sectioning one big section off in the front so that I can start off by working with the back. So then I'm going to split the back into two sections and clip them up with some like butterfly clips or whatever you call them. And then I'm going to split this section even into smaller sections. I'm doing about medium sections. Like my twists are going to turn out pretty small, but they're not going to turn out super small. But you'll see the side sections as I section them off. So I'm sectioning that off, and feel free to definitely adjust the sections to your liking. So I realized this section was just a tad bit too big, so I did section off just a little bit more and put that away so that my section can be a little bit smaller. So this is the size section that I'm using. Um, I guess medium sized twist. So I'm using this new product, and it's the gaisie, I don't know how to pronounce it. Body Essentials curling cupuacu curling custard. I got this at some like event that I went to some time ago. And I never really tried it, so I'm just gonna try it again. Actually, this is my second time trying it. First time I didn't really pay attention much to the results, so I'm trying it again, and I wanted to show you guys the consistency of it. It's kind of really waxy, like it's cream, but then it also kind of has a little bit of a waxy feeling to it that kind of tells me that it has a little bit of hold. If you pay attention as I separate my fingers, it seems like there's still a little bit of a string in the middle keeping it together. So it's kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like waxy but creamy. And so I can tell it has a little bit of hold and is a little bit moisturizing. So I'm using that on top of my leave-in conditioner. So I'm sectioning that off. And also it has a lot of slip, guys. Like this has incredible slip for like a curling custard. This has incredible slip. It literally just glides and melts right through my hair. You could detangle with it if you want. I mean, as you see me, I'm just running my hands through it. I did not comb my hair prior to this, so I'm just running my fingers through it, and then I am about to twist my hair. So as I twist my hair, every couple twists, I will kind of smooth out the rest of my twist, just so that the twist can turn out smooth, because that's the key to a really good twist out, smoothing out your hair so that your twists are smooth. And as I get closer to the ends, I apply a little bit more product, and I twist it up again. And I use my hands, and I literally just twirl it about maybe 3 or 4 times just till my ends curl up so that my twist can stay and look nice and neat. And I did have a hard time getting this product out of the bottle, I think because it's so thick. I was trying to show you guys how much I used. So again, adjust the sections to your liking so that they're a good size for you. Um, and I worked this through my hair, and the slip in this product is incredible. It literally just glides through my hair, and it just feels so great. This might become a staple. I feel like I have to use it a couple more times to see if I really like it. But so far right now, I really like it, and it clumps my curls. Like I can't wait to use this for like a wash and go or something like that because it seems like it's really great. So I'm twisting my hair again. Every couple twists, I do just smooth my hair down. Um, and I just twist all the way to the end. And especially when I get to the end, I kind of run my fingers through it so that it's really nice and smooth, and so that my ends curl really nicely. What I also started doing was applying some coconut oil, which is what you see here, to my ends just to smooth them out and seal in the moisture into my ends. And just make sure that your ends are nice and smooth, because I feel like your twist out can just look terrible if your ends are not looking their best. So then I'm going to show you guys like how I continue doing them. Like I sectioned my sections off, applied the product, really worked it in, smoothed it with my fingers. Again, it was really easy to glide through my hair, and it really clumped my curls together, and it was so nice. and then I would twist it and twist it, and every few twists I would smooth my hair down just to make sure that the twist is nice and smooth. And then when I got to the ends, I would apply a little bit of coconut oil just to seal the moisture into my ends, and also to help me as I smooth out my ends and twist them around my fingers so that they can curl, and so I have a nice little curl on the inside. So I'm down to the last two sections. I split them in two, and because I was wearing this hairstyle out for the day, I was really particular about how the part looked in the front, just because I was wearing it out for the night. And so I section the section I'm not using off, and then I take the front section, apply some. I actually started to apply a little bit more leave-in conditioner because since I got to by the time I got to the front, my hair started to dry out, so I needed to re-moisturize it again. But then I'm going to also take the cupuacu curling custard, and I applied it to my hair. I'll put a link in where to get it in the description or in the iCard. And I just worked this throughout my hair, make sure it really got into my hair. I usually use just like one squirt per section, and then I smoothed out my hair and began to twist all the way down to the end. And again, like I said, I twist and I smooth it down, and I twist and I smooth it down, so that my twists turn out really smooth and plump and looking nice. And then when I get to the end, I apply a little bit of coconut oil into it, just so that my ends are nice and smooth, and again to seal in all the moisture. And I twirl it on my fingers, and that is that. So now I finished all of my twists. I can't even tell you how many twists I did, but I finished all of my twists, and it took me literally probably about like 45 minutes to do all these twists. It was ridiculous. So I twist all my twists, and I actually forgot a piece of hair, as you see right there. I always happen to forget a piece of hair when I am doing these twists, but it's okay. It was only a small section, it's not noticeable. So this is how it is. I tie my hair up when I go to sleep, and I'll show you guys how it is in the morning. So of course, because my twists were wet when I did them, they did shrink up. So as you guys can see, my twists are shorter than yesterday. So I'm going to take a little bit of coconut oil, and I am going to rub it into my fingers. I don't really do this once because I never really see that much of a difference when I do it, but I do put some oil in my fingers, and I do unravel the twists. Once my twists are all unraveled, as you see here, I start to separate because I'm going to do because I'm doing a high puff, I really don't want too much definition. Like, I want definition, but I also want a little bit of frizz because this is a puff. I feel like puffs don't look as great when it's too defined. I feel like there has to be a little bit of frizz or puffiness so that it can make it a nice, natural looking puff. So that's exactly what I'm doing. So I'm not really paying attention to preserving the definition. Like, I still want some there, but I'm really not trying to make sure that it turns out perfect because I want this to look like a natural looking puff. So you can see what my hair looks like right here. There is still some definition. There also is some frizz, some puffiness. This is the perfect hair to do a high puff with. It has some volume, it looks full, but there is some definition, so you guys can see that this is a twist out, and you know, there's some great curl definition. So what I'm going to do is just continue separating some pieces that, you know, I didn't feel like I separated enough. If I didn't want the curls to be too clumped together, so I made sure I separated any super large clumps in preparation to do the puff. So I put my hair in a puff. I also put some flaxseed gel on my edges, and I used my band, my elastic band, to slick my edges down. And this is my puff. This is the final look. I do have a video on how I do a puff, which I'll link in the description. But this is the video. This is the end of the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.